My apologies for the wait. I will timestamp when I got in here. It was 4:42 on the timer. Hope everyone is having a good day. I am. I have some notes I will be referring to, part of the show. It is 4:05 right now. Let's see. Hmm. Thank you. Thank you so much. How y'all doing? My name is Empress Fuji. You can call me the Boo Tiny. D-E apostrophe Boo apostrophe Tiny. Thank you. Let's go. Yeah, yeah. Yesterday I took a walk outside. Yesterday I had to swallow my pride. That was yesterday. Now today I'm alive. I'm trying to see what I can do now. Yesterday I took a walk outside. Yesterday I had to swallow my pride. That was yesterday. Now today I'm alive. I'm trying to see what I can do now. Low key, y'all kill me with your mental to take me. Gonna need more than a pass pencil, a 2-2 hit, and that is on Mitchell. Oh, shoe stamped in the back, 2 dimples. 1, if I crack a smile, try to feed me a monster crocodiles. Roll the beast right up the now. For all the daughters, no fathers, recover from the now. Yesterday, I took a walk outside. Yesterday, I had to swallow my pride. That was yesterday. Now today, I'm alive. I'm trying to see what I can do now. Yesterday, I took a walk outside. Yesterday, I had to swallow my pride. That was yesterday. Now today, I'm alive. I'm trying to see what I can do now. Picking on me because I'm in Section 8. Section the 8 down the middle of master place. Mad because I stand up, grabbing place. I'm the type to suit and tie, get the keys and handshake. Calling me skinny bitch. Get to my pics, yo lover, masturbates. Obviously you argue when I might debate. Think you both I got a clean slate. Cause yesterday I took a walk outside. Yesterday I had to swallow my pride. That was yesterday. Now today I'm alive. I'm trying to see what I can do now. Yesterday I took a walk outside. Yesterday I had to swallow my pride. That was yesterday. Now today I'm alive. I'm trying to see what I can do now. You can't stop me offering to buy. But I am starseed, activated fire, emphasis, impress, Fuji, the new press, I'm on fire, mostly on fire. Psalm 75 and 10, read, don't forget, best to move forward and forgive. Bossing with me, it's like fighting to live. You heard the rumors, glad it's night full of pins. Let's your shoulders off and try again. Won't catch me going back and forth with Ping and them. Aaliyah told y'all, petite and slim. I'm the rising Aquarius of the year. Yesterday I took a walk outside. Yesterday I had to swallow my pride. That was yesterday. Now today I'm alive. I'm trying to see what I can do now. Yesterday I took a walk outside. Yesterday I had to swallow my pride. That was yesterday. Now today I'm alive. I'm trying to see what I can do now. You can't stop me. Offering to Papa. I am starseed, activated fire, empresses, qualifier.
Okay. Now, let's get on with our presentation. So, exposing how Leah's death ritual and others who need to be aware. So, Leah was a Capricorn sun, a Virgo moon, a rising Aquarius, according to so-called quote unquote her astrology chart. Okay, though. Let me make my screen bigger over here. Okay. Okay, so the catch up. I used to live on a road called Hunt Lane. My grandmother, Mary Phillips, died not too long ago. My mommy's mother, Capricorn, December 2024 was a hard time for me at the moment. But anyway, I want to take time to acknowledge her. Thank you, Grandma, for watching over me. I saw 11:22 on the timer. Thank you. So, y'all need to know your ancestors and whatnot. Also, hold on, let me see something. I'm trying to fix something I see. Okay. All right. Apologies. So yes, I used to live on a certain road, 426 Hunt Lane. Ochosi, Ilegua, Ogun are the hunters of Orisha practice. In the Bible, you can go to Proverbs. That is where you can find hunter attributes. So anyway, if you cannot keep up with information and certain things, because this is not, I'm more than just a tarot reader and all these other little shits that you think you heard about me, think you know about me, because that's your problem. You don't know me. So let me reintroduce myself according to who you thought I was, according to what someone said I was, and that's some BS. If you want me to give you a chance, you gotta give me one. Honestly, I'm not asking you for one. I'm gonna keep moving on. I am not asking. I am telling. So this song called "The Catch Up," usually it is heard for a lot of us is by Drake. So no offense to Drake, but it is something I want to take in consideration. Like his music, but it is what it is when it's signs and synchronicities and implemented. And I am a seer. I am more than a reader. For a lot of you, I'm not just a tarot reader. None of that. I'm bigger than that. Think big. Think big of yourself as well. So that song 0 to 100, usually the catch up follows right after that. I do believe you can hear the song without that, to both of them together. I don't know. So anyway, as most of you are familiar, the main lyric of the song, because I'm only 27 and I'm only getting better, I had it's this video that I was watching when I got on YouTube about Aaliyah and this guy, I guess that she was working with for a lot of her songs, and then ironically he ended up dying after that. His name was Static. So something about what is that TV show? It's something about Static Shock. I don't know if y'all remember that growing up. Leo energy, electricity. So anyway, he was according to that, he was 20, what, he was 27. It was someone who's 27 years old. And even from what was said, Mary J. Blige, according to what the video said, Jaguar Wright spoke of it, said that Aaliyah's death was spiritual. So a lot of people wouldn't get phenomenons and certain things. People, oh, you're crazy. Oh, you got a disability. So a lot of that stuff is about to actually come out that no, there is a structure to it. It's just some of you, I guess you're afraid or you feel like, oh, that's not my problem. But then when it's you, you want someone to help you, which is weird. So anyway, no shade, but yes. Next line. I used 222 stay on Hunt Lane 426, like I said. This house number. I was served child support papers at 426, I believe 39 seconds exactly, according to the timestamp PM. And not that it's a problem, because it's never a problem. Like, this is not the first time I went through that. But anyway, it's just a fact. You pay attention. So it didn't bother me. But when I was being served, a cancer old man who I constantly had been reporting for stalking me was monitoring around the officer who served me. And then they kept motioning around each other and stuff. So anyway, at 3:33 p.m. on the clock, as I completed this line, is when I got finished typing that. Next line, my ancestor Moses David Frederick used to stay at 411 Brunson Street, and he's a Cancer as well. So I'm also doing this to let others know according to what I filed, and I know you've been watching me. I said that for a reason. Cause I know you watch. I know you ain't stupid. Stop acting like I'm stupid. So I appreciate my ancestor, my great grandfather, as a matter of fact, Moses David Frederick, for stepping in. Because I know this next line, the staff of Moses, around the time I was around, the last time I could recall around him, and took it as a sign to leave him alone and cut him off. So basically, I cut off communication with the cancer old man. Stuff seemed getting weird, and he was saying a lot of things where I'm not stupid. So I basically I knew right then and there, okay, I can't be around you. You got something going on. You trying to get me caught up. And I don't know what the fuck he got going on. I don't give a damn. But when someone is, what I don't understand about the magistrate next line was implying, why did I cut him off? Because I can. I don't owe anyone an explanation. And this is crazy because we don't have I never did anything sexual or had any intentions, period, with this man. He's what they would say is someone who helps young people in the community, but I don't find him too helpful. I think he just feeds the birds and that's it. Because I was trying to do a lot of productive things. And if it wasn't for me wanting to do this and needing to go there, because he was just helping when it came to transportation. And then I was like, okay, I'm going to get on a transportation bus instead. But then they want to start playing games as well. The transportation bus, I'll get to that in the next slide. So the magistrate was implying, why did I cut him off? Regardless, I'm a growing woman who can make choices, who never had a sexual relation, nor had intentions to do so with this elder, abusing his authority, making my children on top of that feel nervous, that live with me as well. We're walking. This has happened about 3 times. We're trying to go where we need to go. You're bothering me. I don't owe you an explanation. If I decide not to talk to you again, I have a right not to speak to you. And obviously, you circling around the police officer who ironically serves me. I'm not trying to point any fingers, but what I'm saying is I'm just protecting me because I don't know y'all. Y'all know each other though. Sounds Masonic. So regardless of it, it does not matter. I don't care how them two know each other actually, but I'm not dumb because everybody could clearly see that they were circling around each other at the time of me being served. So I mean, I ain't panicked. Again, I'm not worried. So I just knew right then and there something wasn't right. I'm not asking anybody to stay to hear my story either, but you can't say I didn't put it out there and then try to tell you to warn the next individual. Because some of y'all think this is a game to your asses needing people like me who pay attention to this type of shit. Because the problem is you don't know how to put it together and you crazy to some of them. Not to me. But anyway, I don't have time to help this man because I think this cancer old man is in something and is trying to find um, a way to get me involved where he takes, I have to do all this work while he looks like this goddamn king and you're not. And if I want to cut you off, I have every right to. Something about playwright. Somebody wants to take copywritten content, trademarks, and all this other stuff. So they find ways to set you up through people. If they can't hack your systems, stalk you, get you in any kind of trouble, they want what you have. They basically can't create their bums or something. Oh, I could just take from you. No, the fuck you can't. So anyway, I put in for a transfer around this area where I live. I put in for a transfer to move a while ago. This was 2 years ago, probably more than that now, and they have yet to relocate me and the children. So all this could have been avoided if you ask me had the house and moved the family. But then I had this dream that this girl, her name is Kayla, she's a Cancer. She was having a conversation with somebody on a couch, and she was like, something about Goldsboro and how it is. It's bad, Goldsboro, North Carolina. And I looked at that like somebody is paying too much attention to what I got going on. Where, like, period. And then keep trying to like use other people's situation like they're better than you. Well, at least they don't have this going on. Y'all do not scare me with whatever you gonna say to people. Like, what part do you not understand, overstand, understand, or understand the perspectives? You don't scare me. Y'all just mad 'cause I keep catching you in lies. So too much stalking, too much looking into what I got going on, too much spying. I mean, I took my daughter on a doctor's appointment because the little bus picked us up. And these same housing people come into our apartment without telling us, putting stickers on top of the stove. They did not tell us nor gave us a letter or nothing, notice that they was going to come into our home and do that. What if they came into my house, my apartment? At this is probably why they've been trying to kick me out, bitches. Um, they came into here, put a sticker on top of the stove because I exposed how to tell somebody 2255 on the timer about gaslighting. So I just find that an issue. You just sound stupid as well. Cause then you turn around and need somebody like myself. That's weird. Cause if you needed to put something on top of the stove or whatever, it's not a big deal. But doing it while me and my children are not home, and you didn't let us know in any kind of way whatsoever about you coming into the home to do any kind of work, but yet and then you coming into this house humming and all this mess. Like, ma'am, shut up. None of that shit y'all do works. I'm not afraid to tell y'all niggas you stupid. Like, you got the right one this time. Everybody else can act like they don't know. I'm not doing that dumbass shit. So anyway, dreams and time affirmation. So this is my my second born. She was born May 25th, but I had a dream this on her birthday, 2025 at 6:15 a.m. And then my other child, the oldest, her actual birthday is June 15th. I just had a dream on her birthday as well. So you see the pattern, numerically speaking. So I'm going to tell you the first dream that I had, 5/25/2025. Okay. I was in a dream with people I know in a room you can hang out at. So, just hanging out. My brother, DeMarcus, was in the dream for a minute and he said, "What was I doing?" Because I noticed three monsters together creeping in the hallway. I was hiding behind chairs trying to spy on them and see where they were going. The monsters. My brother stopped me and asked about a guy who touched me. I remember growing up, I was graduating or something like that. I wore a white shirt and some black pants, and he had a friend who was looking at me, I guess, and he was like, "She ain't for sale now. Get." I remember that. So I just want to bring that up for the sake of the video. But anyway, but I told him he was gone. But that's when my brother touched me and went somewhere else. Anyway, I don't want to get into detail about the touch stuff. So anyway, in the area out the room, so my brother touched me and went somewhere else in the area out the room. Then this girl, her name is Kayla Blue. She recently passed away. Ironically, I tell you about a girl named Kayla. Um, I had a friend in Georgia that lived downstairs. I was upstairs. It was apartment complexes. I went to Hickory Flat Elementary School. My other two brothers went to Eagles Landing High School. Her name was Michaela. But anyway, then Kayla Blue, a dark, but this was not. This was like somebody that I kind of. It's like they looked, but then not necessarily. So anyway, Kayla Blue, this girl I do know, was in the room, and then a dark skinned girl came out. It's somebody that looked like someone I know, but not really. I don't want to say their name, but I did put the information down here. Something about 211. But it looked like Drizzy, the rapper, and she sings. What's that song that she has? I know she got a song called Chanel with Cash Doll. That's the Drizzy I'm talking about. Drizzy. So keep that in mind. Cause the next dream. So anyway, she was kind of mean, making it seem like she was just saying, cause she was saying something, but then I like looked at her funny, and then she was like, "Girl, I'm just saying." But I don't think she was just saying. She was mean as fuck. There was a wig, something about a wig. It was a short wig on the couch. So, and the couch was like a brown, dark brown couch. Then the so-called Dreezy, and then the other person that I do know her to actually be identical to, was in a bikini in a white house coat. So Kayla, the girl I know actually that just not too long ago passed away, Kayla was on her lap changing her glasses, which was weird, to suit her eyes for the outfit, kind of like helping her get herself together. So anyway, Kayla's eyes was hazel slash green looking, but I recall brown because I know her. So it's funny how Kayla Blue, just someone I know, she had recently not too long ago passed. I looked at her in her eyes because she wear glasses and stuff. Um, it was hazel green, and I'm like, that's not her eye color, but okay. The monsters came out. This is the last part. The monsters came out chasing, and I cast a spell. I did a casting of a spell. Um, I said, "Big monster, so rude." I cast a spell to make you confused. I was looking for a certain result, and Kayla said it worked. But I was looking for a certain result, but it's like it didn't happen the way I wanted it to. But it still worked because they stopped, they froze or some shit. And Kayla was like, it worked. So She was like, stop looking for a certain effect. You're a good you're a good witch. And that's when the dream ended. But again, this is a girl I knew. I used to stay with her. She helped me and my family, and she's dead. I did not expect for that shit to happen, but she was like saying mean things about me at some point, but I let it go. And this just it hurt me more than people understand. So excuse me for I'm getting emotional, but the last part when she said you're a good witch. So I guess when she was living and all the stuff I was doing, because it's been like a little minute. I'm into the things I'm into. I guess she might have been one of those ones not saying too much good about me, but I didn't let it get to me, even if it was true or it is true. I didn't get mad at her, as you shouldn't get mad at anybody when you do what you do. So this is the first dream that you see, 5/25/2025 at 6:15 a.m. I woke up and I had this dream here. Just be mindful. I said Dreezy, the rapper. She's a female rapper. I remember I called out something about Gucci Band because I had a dream about a polar bear and this girl that got a channel that do tarot. She investigates. I just think a lot of the tarot readers, somebody's trying to blame me for shit that's not my fault. I was like being abused at work because of what other people believe and think of me, and I had to get out of that and do something else. All they kept doing was picking on me and doing spell work together and manipulating things, helping somebody else as if I don't mean shit, but want to take what I have done and work hard for, when we all got things we can do and that we need to work toward to be good people that we want to be, if that's what you want to do. Because I can't make you be good, I can't make you be bad, and that's fine. But it's sad because a lot of them will not admit that that's what they're doing and that's what they did. But I still move forward because I'm not going anywhere. Y'all can go get whoever. You could tell them whatever. It could be a gang of you bitches. It could be a gang of you niggas. Cause some of you niggas dealing cars too, trying to be the fuck funny. And it's okay. I'm not here to make you change your fucking mind, but I still get to say my side. I don't give a fuck if it looks like this and what it looks like. Even a defendant, and they may not be in a good position, has a right to speak their piece. But at the end of the day, in certain other situations, if somebody doesn't want you bothering them, leave them alone. If I choose not to do tarot no more, then that's my thing. You can't force me to do something I don't want to do. If I want to do this, I'm going to do this. If I don't, I don't. And it's sad because all y'all wanted to do was try to harvest my energy, make me feel vulnerable to shit you think you know about me. And I'm not scared of anything you're going to reveal. Go ahead, say that shit. Go ahead, tell everybody, because bitch, none of y'all was really standing with me anyway. You bunch of scary ass bitches. You don't want to stand and stand firm and do what you got to do and stand 10 toes down. You just some scary ass motherfucking bitches. You just some scary ass motherfucking niggas. We all got issues. You don't want to be a part of the solution. You're a part of the fucking problem ass bitches. And you think you scared me. Go get your mama. Go get your daddy. Go get your granny. I done whoop some. It's fucked up when I know some of your ancestors' names. And I don't do certain things to invoke or get in nobody's business. But I could tell you their name and their birthday and relationships they had, and I write all this shit down. So I'm just ready for the first motherfucker to fuck around and find out. You better be careful. I don't want to hurt nobody. It's crazy because they came to me telling me what the fuck y'all doing. Cause they basically felt sorry for me because I'm innocent and y'all keep fucking with the wrong people because of what somebody else said. And it's a damn shame. Like literally, you don't have to tell me shit about you. I already know. And I didn't even want to know. That's because you 9 times out of 10, a lot of that shit happens because and I don't have to dig into your family records or nothing. I can just bluntly tell you. You motherfuckers gotta tap into people's laptops and shit like that. You weak. You don't really have a gift. You're an itch. And some of you gifts are about to be stripped from you and you don't even know it. And all you do is try to target somebody else when you need to be thinking, God, somebody knows something. Because somebody could lie on you. And it's a lot of shit. Some of people's ancestors had told me about the person. And I write that down because now I know what you're dealing with. And now I know why this and that and the third. But if you got a problem and it still needs to be done a certain way, then it's still somebody's fucking obligation or some kind of duty of some sort to make sure it's done right. Because if you ain't been done right and you got a problem, then who's gonna help your ass? See, I like what I went through because none of you bitches could do that. I know you can't. All you do is copy and you listen and you geek and you sneak. You don't really have certain gifts. That's fine. I'm not bragging, but y'all need to really be the fuck careful about who the fuck y'all be targeting. Cause all you doing when you do spell work to a lot of people like myself and our strong enlightenment, what happens is, especially if we're innocent bystanders from the jump street, stuff like this, cause not everything happens the way certain things happen for some people. But it's a damn shame when your own ancestors is coming to me telling me shit about y'all and what y'all doing and what I can do to avoid it because they know I don't deserve it, what you fucking telling me. It's like, you know how people say, oh, my ancestors are working for me, blah, blah, blah. Like, literally, I don't even know y'all, but I know your people and they dead. I could tell you their name. I could even tell you, like, some of them I seen the funeral and what they wore before they got their ass in that casket and was put in the damn ground. Some of y'all had cremations done. Still didn't matter. I could tell you everything. And I didn't want to know all that shit. And it's only because majority of you bitches was attacking me with your ancestors. And a lot of them realized, wait a minute. Because some of them, I didn't even know, some of them knew my people back in like 1800s. I had to put all that shit together. Like I literally got a whole book where I had to make a separate book, but then I had to go, cause I don't know the readers' names. I really just had to put like their channel and who they are as much as I knew, and that's it. And then put certain information down, cause that's all I could do. But all y'all did was attack me with your very ancestors who you claim ride for you. But yet, and still, it was like one time I had to tell, I had a whole dream conversation about one of the women, but they're a Taurus who was targeting me the whole time, being funny. She don't even do tarot no more. And I spoke about this in a reading too. I was like, the woman's very pretty. And she was telling me, like, she actually want us to work together. It's like she having a conversation with me, trying to, I guess, politic, reason. But that's still my choice. I don't know. I don't feel comfortable. Joy. You know how scary this shit is, actually? I'm not okay. I bet you I go get whoever, literally people, investigators, whoever. I bet you I'm right, every little bit of it. I know for a fact I'm right. And how you get 3D confirmation if another motherfucker, excuse my language, that has their same name comes and visits you. And I had to pay attention to that. Because some people, they can only attack you on the 3D. They can't do it in the other dimensions. That's why you have to stay prayed up. You have to keep asking the Most High to protect you. You have to keep yourself in a good safety. You got to make sure you are good when it comes to your surroundings. You can't just hang out with everybody once all of that shit. And it's sad because half of you probably think this is all cap, but try me, bitch. Itch, witch, Mitch. It doesn't really matter. The last dream. So just pay attention. I said Dreezy in that one. The 5:25 one, 6:15 a.m. So this is where Drake comes in. On June 15th, that's my other daughter who lives with me birthday. I woke up at 6:29 a.m. I was in a dream and Drake was in it. Ironically, my mini me's birthday. That's why I put in parentheses because And yet my mom was in the dream. I think I was pregnant with a child or children, because you could have one or two up in there. Not here yet, or either when I was pregnant with Ari, that's her name. My mom, according to my aunt Michelle's witchcraft and fathers, because my aunt and my dad, I don't know what the fuck they got going on. They fighting each other spiritually. That's family shit. So anyway, this was assigned to my life because of them. So I don't know what my aunt Michelle went through, because really, my father and my mother were together. They divorced. We were in Georgia at the time. My mom, we got off school bus. My mom said, "We're going to grandma's house. We kids, yay!" But never the fuck came back to Georgia. Never go back to Georgia or some shit for somebody. So you know, I noticed had my mom not have went back to her parents' house, certain things wouldn't have happened with her children. And that made me, I forgive my mother. I'm not here to bash her or my father, but I realize moving forward is, you have to. Going back, that's when shit gets like not that certain things that happen are your fault, but you have to be prepared for how to deal with it too. Because if you choose, free will is your choice. But when you go back, you do have, there's consequences and stuff. So I'm saying that because I feel like my father was trying to help my mother, or I don't know, maybe he felt like it was best. I mean, that's his story. I'm not here to get in his head, but being aware, I'm like, maybe that's a reason, but whatever. I feel like they genuinely did love each other though. So my father loved my mom very much, and my mom, she loved my father very much. I was not born out of wedlock, and none of the other children were. So it was one child, my brother Marcus. He has a different father, but my father treated him like his own. So anyway, my mom in the dream was smiling, and we was in a house with a blue carpet layout and a white countertop. It was L shaped. It was like a marble pattern. It was like smooth exterior. And then I woke up. But before that, I realized I was thinking of the thing. So Drake was sitting there smiling. He was in a dream. He was sitting there smiling, but then my mom smiling too. And I think it's like a masquerade thing, because I'm like, yeah, that's Drake, but who the fuck? There's a mask thing here. It's like some Scooby Doo mystery van shit, unmasking the person. because a lot of people projection would say, oh, well, that makes sense because of what they said about Drake. Okay. I mean, hell, it might be true to a very much other extent, but what I'm getting at is I don't know him personally. This is just a dream, right? So I'm just not stupid either. I mean, I'm not going to not pay attention to the signs, but at the same time, I don't like judging people. I just move on, but be mindful. That's it. And so I'm just saying it's something about that was him sitting there, but it wasn't just him sitting there. It's something else behind it or something. I think somebody's trying to compare somebody attacking or doing something to my daughter in some kind of way. And I guess that's a way to cover up something Drake got going on because I'm not stupid. But that's it. So yeah, I was in a dream and Drake was in it. Ironically, this was my daughter's birthday, 6/15, the date. And then I got up at 6:29 a.m. I think and then I'm looking at me because I've seen me, but it's like I'm there, but then my astral body, or I guess, was viewing everything. So something about remote viewing or something like that. And from the looks of it, I was pregnant. I had a belly and everything, just poking, just a big belly. And you can either be pregnant with a child or children. I was born a twin. My twin died, so that could have some significance. I was the only child born on military base out of four. Well, really five. Yeah, four. Well, my mom, she did have a miscarriage. I had one too, ironically. I'm not sure if my sister had one, but anyway, yeah, I was pregnant in a dream, but it seemed like I was pregnant with my daughter, Ari. Like I felt like that was my daughter, Ari, in my stomach. That's how I felt. And my mom, according to my aunt, it's some kind of, I realized some kind of witchy stuff going on with my aunt and my dad. That I just put that there. It got something to do with something there, but I ain't getting into all that right here. Anyway, could they be fighting each other? I don't know what the fuck for. I think it has something to do with a child, but I'm not getting into details. So this was it was a sign through my life because of them and whatever the fuck going on. So I don't know. Maybe my father felt like maybe my father felt like he was protecting my mother. Cause my father, he was well, I'm not gonna put his business out there. I'm gonna just say he was a great kid growing up. He didn't really get into certain things. Um, and then just eventually met my mother. So anyway, yeah, that's just kind of what it was. And this blue carpet layout that was in the home. My mom was sitting there smiling in the dream, and it was in this house, and it was blue carpet, but laid out. The layout of the carpet was blue. It was like dark blue. It reminded me of that church I went to, Robinson Chapel or some shit like that. Down here, not too far from where I am. A pastor took me there. Her name is Marilyn Hargrove. I stopped going to the church and stuff because I realized some of you church members be doing shit, and a lot of y'all churches is about to be exposed. Y'all be trying to act like you do stuff for God. No, you don't. No, you don't. Y'all be feeding the beast. But then there's somebody who wants to pick at me for what they think they know about me, talking about you're feeding the beast. Like, baby, there's other kind of beast. Why you over here worrying about that one? Pay attention to your fucking assignment. I got mine. Because apparently somebody was too damn to deal with the shit I'm dealing with anyway. Or it's just typical. And this same motherfucker, you in Aquarius, you called me a parasite. I can't wait for you to get exposed. Because regardless what's true and what's not, some of us go through shit so other things could be revealed. And when I have my little happy celebration shit, I don't want you there. As above, so below. And I mean that in a very fucking subliminal way. And that's it. And ironically, this is dealing with family and stuff. At my grandmother's house is the last thing. I had a dream about a tarot reader. Her name is the Lovely Empress. She calls herself the Lovely Empress. And she was in my grandmother's house. And I told her in one of her comments, because she told me something in the dream, and I remember what she said. And it's sad because it's like somebody trying to, like they're tapping into my phones and all the shit I'm looking at to try to find a way to argue a claim that don't even make no damn sense, because you're taking somebody else's energy, story, and you're violating their space to do it. You sound like a goddamn bubble guppy who just luck ran out. Y'all keep fucking with me, I'm gonna keep exposing you. Stop harassing and watching through other people as well. I don't give a fuck about your Masons and none of their ass either. Most of you are old ass men, you little nasty motherfucker. Y'all, a lot of niggas need to be in jail. But you wonder why every time, I keep it real honest. Because that's really all that you gotta do. Nothing happens to me, because that would have set up, dummy. That's what your ass get. That's what every single last one of you get. And I'm not about to stop now. So you might well go ahead and get ready. Actually, ain't no such thing. Too late. You don't even know what to do. Ain't no lesson plan for this shit. That's why y'all gotta tap my phone, stalk me, bother my fucking family, shit like that. But I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. I'm not stopping until this shit is complete. So, Miss Rhonda at DSS of Sampson County, stop bothering me and my children. Y'all stop trying to find a way to get at my children and then take them and then sex traffic them. Now you so weak. Y'all want to also sex traffic me. I don't know what y'all want to do when it comes to the kids. They could totally try to, we're just concerned about them. But baby, you want me to be touched on and God knows what else with a bunch of people because of some belief in what someone told you? How does it feel to know you could get a big ass lawsuit? How does it feel to know you never know what's gonna happen to your ass? They probably got sex videos and other shit y'all did. That's why y'all be trying to sacrifice kids and fuck up the parents and the aunties and the grandmas and whoever the fuck else. It's probably I heard there's a sex tape about to come out about one of y'all. Cause you can't complete the sacrifice, so everybody about to see you doing. I don't know what the fuck you did, but they about to see it. And the crazy part, you a professional, and then you knock on people's door about kids. Just wait till they see this shit. Nope, I'm not taking back shit I said because it's true. I already know. And it's sad because this could have been avoided. Leave people alone. You had plenty of time to do something else. You decided to do this. And the crazy part, last thing, I'm over here. I need to. I go into court and everything. That's fine. Like that's nothing new to me. If it is what it is what it is. So I'm over here. Y'all want a nigga that bad that y'all had to make up a lie. Like y'all lied. So this girl named Rhonda, she has Down syndrome according to transportation arrangements made in a certain county. So she doing that shit. She claims she put it in. One day I called, cause I called like what on the 14th. Ironically, cause we in July. July 14th is my great grandfather's birthday, Moses David Frederick. That's the day I did it. So I'm thinking I'm cool, but then I called back sometime, I think Thursday. I called back on Thursday. I was trying to book another ride to go to the store, and I was speaking to a woman named Tammy, I think. And so I asked her before we hung up and stuff. I was gonna make a ride, a little trip to the store, but then I thought about it. I said, I can't do that because. But how it was being sounded like was as if I didn't book the appointment at all. But I'm like, baby, I got my own call log. Like I called on that day. I know who the fuck I spoke to as well. Like, stop playing with me. So Miss Tammy, she helps me by getting the actual um, appointment made, and this is why I don't like this fucking Aquarius. Because there's an Aries child. I don't see her too much no more now. Hope she's fine and doing well, her and her family. She always called me Miss Tammy. She never called me Tamara. She always said Miss Tammy. So somebody, you think I'm stupid. Ain't nobody retarded. The only one retarded is you. Aquarius, stop playing. The truth about to come out. I don't know what the fuck. I'm not even blaming you for it. But I'm not no parasite, baby. Why would you even call me that and then hang up the phone? I'm the only friend you got right now. Cause I know you're going through some shit and the only motherfucker who can help you is me. But look how you treated me. Look what you said about me. Ain't no telling, cause it don't make no sense. Like, why would you call me a parasite and then hang up the phone? I ain't even saying it's all your fault. I know more than you know. So whatever. Anyway, it's crazy because when I got off the phone with Miss Tammy booking the ride and stuff, because it was never done. But then they called back and said, "Oh, they did do it. Miss Rhonda did do it. She just spelled your name wrong." Stop making some fucking stupid excuses. I have Medicaid, so all of this stuff has to be registered through their Medicaid. You can't even get on the shit if you don't have certain services through them as far as like registering it. So you don't have to have Medicaid actually, but you have to at least register. And so that name that y'all put, Samara, shouldn't even have popped up. Samara, Tamara. Are y'all scared of the samurai that's coming to get your ass? Cause that's the only conclusion I got. I mean, I ain't stupid. Look at it. My name ain't Tamara. Uh, excuse me. Not anymore anyway. I might change my name. I might. My name ain't Tamara, it's Tamara. So if how can I put it? If if you're saying the name wasn't put in correctly, then the address shouldn't have popped up either. Because even if it was the wrong name, should you not, can you not still come to the same location? Like, no, you have to register to be even involved in getting picked up. So I don't know who Samara is with an S as in Shigo or Shango. I don't know who that is. I have there is nobody named start with an S that is at this location in which they have mistakenly so-called put. But from what Miss Tammy says, it wasn't put in at all. But then she called back and said, "Oh, it was put in wrong." But ironically, because Miss Rhonda supposedly did it, but she didn't. But there's another Rhonda, and she is in the Department of Social Services for Children. And y'all plan to have me miss court over a fucking ride schedule bus situation so I can get locked up, then the children get taken, somebody takes my copyright, trademark, and all this shit, and you probably would give it to the Aquarius who called me a parasite. All because y'all want to cover up your lies. Do y'all love Jesus Christ for real? In the Bible, Tamar, etymology, my name is Tamara, not Tamara. Please don't call me that. Um, she is the mother of Jesus Christ. Is there some kind of thing where y'all got a problem with something? Like, are y'all biblical maniacs or something like that? Do you need like a diagnosis for something? Because I'm starting to feel like y'all are more religion crazy, making shit. You trying to hide in your religion and your belief and shit now, with still how you treat somebody. It shouldn't take religion for you to understand, overstand, understand, or understand, respect is how to treat someone, let alone subjecting them to something that they might have been raised around, but that don't mean, that doesn't give you a right to project it. That just sounds stupid. And then you try to take them out. So obviously, it's like you want the kids, but you don't like the mother in which they come from, is what I'm saying. Y'all got a problem with their mama. Get rid of the mama. The kids are cool. Like y'all so funny. Y'all would 9 times out of 10, I would want you to be kind to my children as anybody would want you to, but you hate me. What's your problem? Is that it? So should you not get a diagnosis for being a biblical maniac? You said my father bipolar, so your ass needs to be diagnosed with being biblically maniacish. That is a problem. Cause my son and none of my kids is named Jesus, so that really makes it a problem. And then my name ain't Tamar, but then you etymology ass Moors, especially when we're talking about 501c's, 501c churches. You get locked up, but they can go see you in the jail. And ironically, my father's a pastor. Y'all are some sick ass demons, and you need to be exterminated. Anyway, so go do something about that since you know everything. If you need me, you need me. You don't, you don't. I don't solicit people for any of my services. That's corny, cause it is. Peace, love, and healing with y'all weird asses out there. Oh, thank you, Koo. Thank you for coming, yo. It's okay. Like I told you, we gone now. Yeah, Naga, exactly, exactly. I think they afraid of the samurai coming back to get their ass on some Afro samurai shit. Remember the episode? Who remember the episode of him finding out that the girl that was helping him and putting him back in recovery was actually assigned to get him taken out and shit and spied on, and it still didn't work. He still walked freely. Why are y'all bothering this man? Who's this man y'all keep bothering? It must be somebody I like or some shit. Cause even my father don't want me to be in love with some. I don't know what this is. I just want my family like, look, stay away from me, please. I don't want y'all around me right now. There should be no reason you come to my home or call my phone. I just don't think it's a good idea for us to be in touch. Cause there's something wrong, and they knew something was wrong, and they just decided to leave me for death. But here I am, beating death every time, every time. Not even like, and it's sad because I ain't even mad at it, like for the whole situation. Cause there's things I noticed I need to improve and work on myself. Cause this is not about blaming everybody. I don't do that shit. But bothering me while I'm trying to heal and while I'm trying to do what I need to do to get myself together, that's where I draw the line at. It's not about what I do for work. Anything I do, y'all don't want me to have a job. You don't want me to have my children. You don't want me to have food stamps. You don't want me to have any food, even if I had extra money to buy food and didn't need food stamps. Y'all don't want me to have no car. Y'all don't want me to have shit. You don't want me to have no friends. You don't want me to have nobody. And I think a lot of my family has a contribution to that. So I love y'all. I will always love you. I forgive you, but stay your ass away from me and my children. Period. And it's sad because I remember I want to take my kids to the skating ring. Then my sister turned around and take my children and other ones to the skating ring. A lot of y'all would look at that as what the I don't know. That was being mean. That was hateful. That was sneaky. That was hateful. I remember when my son was taking my two daughters, China, London, DJ, and their father got him. And that's sad because I don't want to get into that. Anyway, she gonna have a nerve. You need to get your kids back. Like I remember when it first happened, and she was on the verge of losing her children one time, and I allowed her to move into my home while I was in a relationship with this same guy that we had the three kids together with. And I'm pregnant. She kicks me and everything. We have a fight, and then my family come over, and then they laughing, and that shit is not fucking funny. I want y'all to stay the fuck away from me. Don't ever come around me again. Do not call me ever. And who the fuck says that? Are you family? You need to get your kids back. Da, 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 da. Like what the fuck? You know what? Charge it to the game. So when your monkey banana slipping ass need somebody, I hope you can find somebody else. That's all I'm gonna tell you. They are. Like she literally told me that. Like when I couldn't get my children back, and we have family has disagreements and stuff, but why would you sit around and tell me, oh, you need to get your kids back and shit? Like I've always been on my shit. I went to college. I graduated. I'm certified in so many things. I applied and did that and did a lot of shit on my own. I didn't wait for a motherfucker to hire me. Some of y'all just mad because I pulled myself from my own bullshit and I can always do what I need to do. My mom would yell at me, talking about some, you got all these degrees and all these things, and you're not doing anything with it. And go get a degree, and then tell me how the fuck it feels. Because you can have a degree. There's people with PhDs was homeless on the fucking street, and nobody would hire them, but they spent their whole life getting educated, and they still didn't make it. That didn't mean they're incompetent, and it shows hell didn't mean that they wasn't doing what they needed to do. Do you think they, like, there's literally stories like that. I'm tired of people, because you don't reach for some stars and do certain things you should have did, and hell, you can still do it. You still got breath in you. Don't be bringing down somebody else because your ass didn't do something different, or you wanted to do something similar. I don't have time for that shit. Who the fuck says that to somebody that, first of all, I'm the first in the out of her children to even go to college and graduate. Ain't nobody do me no party, no nothing. Hell, they didn't have to know when I graduated, but obviously you knew. You still didn't do shit. That's fine. Fuck it. I don't need your pat on the back or your celebration. I remember when my grandmother passed away, they had like a little get together party at another family member's house. They didn't even tell me that they had another party and shit. Cause it started raining. I just went on home. Y'all know my fucking number. You didn't think I wanted to go? Honestly, I'm glad I didn't go. Probably some shit that happened and I shouldn't have been, and I don't need to be there. Cause you sure as hell didn't tell me. Just like I was late for grandma's funeral, but I made it just in time. Cause you told me it was this time, was really another time. So just leave me the fuck alone. If you don't want me around and shit like that, just leave me alone. Every single last one of you that was a part of the bullshit. I don't want it to be fixed. Don't try to fucking have council meetings. I'm done. You like no. I don't want to talk about it. I'm letting it out. That's it. I don't want to hear your perspective. I don't want to hear shit. Cause I wouldn't have told. Like, come on, sis. I wouldn't have told you no shit. Like, you need to get your children. You need to focus on. You need to get your like. What the fuck you think I was doing? It don't even matter. Like, why would you say that? That's like me telling you when your ass needed me. I think you need to go somewhere else. I can't help you when I got plenty of room. And first of all, I did. Then before you leave, you want to fight me and shit. Like, what the fuck? I'm pregnant. And nobody did shit. Nobody said shit to you. Just like you put your fucking hands on mom. Like, no. I don't want to be around that shit. You're right. And then my father, I just rest my case. Like, sir, you called me the whore of Babylon. This is probably why this shit is happening. But you cheated on our mother. But you mad at her and shit. All y'all, no. Stay away from me. Stay away from my fucking kids too. I'm not playing with y'all. Don't call, don't check on them, nothing. Cause the crazy thing, you don't even do the common courtesy and call, check on them, and tell me how they doing. Cause I left a grandmother, my children's father's mother, my number, and then she gonna have her tell me before I left, well, I don't have a phone to call. And so what the fuck are you doing with the money that's paid every month? You can't get no fucking phone. You can't buy a phone so my children, I'm doing my part. I can't make your ass pick up a phone and dial the number. So I said, I'm just gonna give my children a phone, and I dare the motherfuckers to touch it. Oh, they was being bad, so I took their phone away. I don't want to hear that shit either, because every day they gonna be able to call me. Give a fuck what they did. Because if they was bad, I should know about it any the fuck way. Literally had a confirmation that a teacher at the schoolhouse was being mean to my daughter. That, like, I saw two red candy red Ford cars, and it had her birthday numbers on the back, 428, and some other, she ain't gonna say it. And I was like, why the fuck am I seeing? And that was around the time I had my vehicle. I would go pick them up, have my mommy time. And I'm like, what the fuck? Let me go get my kids. I had planned on doing it anyway. It was Friday. I was at DJ. I was at Dollar Tree, and I had a conversation with the lady. Everything. I left to go get them. And my daughter, London, the one with the 428 birthday, she was like, "Mommy, I need to tell you something." I'm like, "What?" She always sound like that. "Mommy, I need to tell you something." And I'm like, "What? What's wrong, London?" I saw on the timer an hour 15 minutes, and it was on 55 seconds. So a bunch of ones and fives. When I said, "I need to tell you something," 'cause that's what she said. And I'm like, "What? What's it? What's up?" And she said, "My teacher, it's 5:15 right now. It's something about the ones and fives and what I'm saying right now." Then, so it just turned 5:16 p.m. So I was like, okay, um, uh, what is it? Like, and she said my teacher was being mean to me 'cause I didn't do my homework and stuff. But see, I know she wasn't lying. And then I put two together what I seen and confirmations and all that, and I said, so that means that she was hot. She was probably having attitude and all that shit with my child. But I went to a parent teacher conference. I picked up the father from the house. I was there chilling and everything, and then we were gonna go to the little parent teacher conference. We went, and the same teacher would give me an attitude, but it was like subliminal. She would say shit like, "Oh, I could tell from where they live that they're very much renowned in talking, and they're doing what they need to do." And she would always she would look at me a certain way. Every time she would say certain slick ass shit like that, she would look at me a certain way. I let it go because I already knew what it was. Don't nobody give a fuck. So, we leave. I'm talking to the father about it. He said, just be there for the kids. And blah, 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 blah. It's like, see, that's why the fuck we never getting back together, you little punk ass bitch. Every time I tell you that somebody is disrespecting me, it's always a just this, just that. So, you know what the fuck I'm going to do? You know what the fuck I'm going to do? Don't come to me talking about somebody disrespecting you. Fuck you, nigga. Fuck you. We just got kids together. Don't call me for nothing. Give a fuck. What if it ain't them? It's not my problem. Give a fuck if your ass is on fire and you in a trash can because you ain't got no goddamn clothes and you using it to cover your body and you ain't got nowhere to go. Nigga, you ain't coming in here. This is exactly why I'm not with that nigga to this day. Like, what the fuck you mean? I love you and you're difficult, all this shit. Like, nigga, I'm literally telling you that somebody is disrespecting me. Why? Let me ask y'all men something. Why do y'all want us to put faith in you and all this shit when we're telling you somebody's disrespecting us? We didn't ask you to go pow pow and get an attitude and shit. We can't even just talk to y'all, and you actually take us serious. Like the damn magistrate gonna have nerve say, "I need more information." Motherfucker, you don't need no more information from me. Everything is irrelevant. The fact of the matter is, I can cut off anybody if I want to. I can cut off this damn laptop if I want to and just stop the whole live. That's my goddamn choice. Why the fuck would StreamYard call me and ask me, "Hey, why'd you cut the live off? Why'd you cut us off? Is something wrong?" Nigga, you can subscribe and unsubscribe. I don't fucking care if you a follower, a liker, a goddamn watcher. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. You don't have to be here. The hell is you talking about? And this is a man. Make it so bad. I am a woman. I know you got women in your family somewhere, sir. Why in the fuck are you asking a woman going through something where a man is clearly stalking the shit out of her? Why you cut him off? I don't understand. Is there anything? They would say, "Oh, I was just asking to see if there was, something wrong." That would have been the first thing I told you. Basically, I cut the nigga off because, see, here's the problem. Yeah, I said nigga. Here's the problem. You can wine and dine somebody and shower them with gifts. When a nigga see through that shit and they know it's bullshit and a distraction, you can't get mad at them. Y'all just mad cause I catch on to your bullshit. And I don't want what you're giving me. If you're not gonna fucking give me the notion of what I asked for, that's why I said fuck you. I'm gonna just talk to the judge. Respectfully, fuck you. Like, first of all, I had a right to remain silent. I don't give a fuck what y'all use against me in any court of law. Cause you know damn well it did shit. And you actually scared of me. You started it. Give a fuck. Use it against me. Say that shit. Do that shit. You better be ready for what the fuck come with it. I don't even want to be like this. Give a fuck what another motherfucker told you. Cause you come for mine, that's your ass. Trying to be good out here the best I can. I am not no fucking perfect person, but I be goddamn if you come in my fucking energy around my fucking family. It's already fucked up. Making shit worse. Acting like you gonna bestow that shit on me and mine. I put my whole foot in y'all ass. Give a damn. Use this damn shit against me because it's fucked up. How the fuck you gonna tell me? Like, literally evidence on evidence. I'm walking with the kids trying to mind my fucking business. Somebody rolling up on me, I cut off. I don't owe you no explanation. As a woman, if I feel like I need to fuck with you and it's in my safety I do, I don't have to. You're not gonna make me fuck with you. I don't wanna fuck with you, fool. Because in the end, the facts still remain. You stalked the hell out of me. And there's evidence. I don't give a fuck about that Mason shit. You just mad because you couldn't complete the sacrifice. I ain't helping you do shit. And oh yeah, even if you don't give me what I want, I'm still leaving. Because then that shows me you don't give a fuck about anything I'm saying. You only give a fuck about the kids and they're witnesses. They can act, they're old enough to testify. So much shit. The state of North Carolina, you denied all our victim advocate applications. Why? The day y'all fucking, you know what? I ain't even gonna lie. I hate to say it, but there's gonna be something bad that's gonna fuck around happen to y'all, all because you wanted to keep some shit going. And it's sad. I ain't asked you for a lot, but it's fine. I don't get what I want. I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make it anyway. As you obviously seen countless times and time again. Use your game stalking ass people in the community. Nobody give a fuck about them squarehead ass niggas fucking around jacking each other's dicks. About to be in some real weird shit real soon. Everybody moving away, acting like it's my fault. Man, fuck you. You just a scary ass nigga who won't prepare, but you love God. What the fuck you think God was getting you ready for? You just a punk ass itches. But we got the problem. All right. And when we fix it, don't come your ass over here to party. We don't need you at the celebration. Your energy gonna fuck it up. Cause you really gonna be in your feelings. Cause you could have been a part of something, but you didn't want to be a part. Ain't nobody forcing y'all niggas to do it. I ain't asked nobody to help me do shit other than the shit I need that's obviously basic needs. Like, I didn't ask you to be a part of my fucking organization. I'm not making you. This a nigga who think I was trying to indoctrinate him. Well, nigga, how do you feel now? You probably a nigga who out here fucked up. I hope you doing well. I would never wish nothing bad on you. I always spoke highly of you. Why the fuck would you think I'm trying to indoctrinate you? I was just trying to lay some ideas on you. That's it. You don't have to believe in shit I got going on. Ghost me again. Shit. Give a fuck. First of all, I don't even think it's safe for your ass to come back. And that's sad too. When people be thinking it's over for you, then you win, then they won't come back. Why the fuck are you here? Then you leave me for just go. Cause you didn't have no intention of staying anyway. You tooted and booted ass bitch. And nobody's scared of you niggas. When you gonna get it through your head? Anyway, punk asses. If you need me, you need me. You don't, you don't. I don't solicit people for any of my services. But I need y'all to leave me alone if you ain't gonna be for real. Don't be. And then crazy thing, y'all be sending clients mirroring through the damn client. Like nobody can literally just be in my presence. I see right through you. That shit is actually disturbing. This is probably why that nigga wanted to hit it from the back. But nigga, a mirror has a backside. I have eyes in the back of my head. That shit you did, that's why that shit gonna come back to you tenfold. Ha ha. Checkmate. So I'm about to go and shit. Peace and love. I don't give a fuck. I'ma just do what I got to do. Obviously, y'all don't give a fuck about the boo. But everybody want a little side piece and shit. That shit crazy. All y'all crazy. You know that? They be doing that shit. You want a side piece, but then you want your main. Like, leave me alone. I deserve a real nigga to hit it. Thank you. Peace and love. Peace and love. And healing, especially. See y'all next time. Take what only resonates and leave the rest. Am I accusing nobody? No. I'm saying I pay the fuck attention, so don't just be tiptoeing around this bitch. Okay? All right. Peace.